Hi everyone, my name is John Yeager, and a couple months ago, actually it wasn't a couple months ago, it was July 22nd, so it was more like a few weeks ago, almost a month ago. Anyhow, I said a few things that I shouldn't have said on that video of flaws, like curse words, for example. I am a godly person, and I should project myself as such. Curse words is something I should have never used. I should have never used a couple people's names that I was actually mad at. Instead, I should have gave it to the Lord like a good old Christian should have. It made me look very unintelligent. It made me look very ridiculous. And for that, I hope people can forgive me. On the other hand, the other part of the video, I meant everything I said, especially about the Confederate flag. The Confederate flag wasn't just a battle flag, and the more people should know about this, the better off they will be. The Confederate flag may have been a battle flag. Okay, I realize that. A lot of people, I'm sure, have realized that too. And there you have it. Everybody should have realized it. But it means hate, it means racism, discrimination. And the South, they fought to keep slavery. The Union fought to abolish it. That's a part of history. It's not a heritage. It never was a heritage. And the more people know about this, the better off they'll be. Okay, I've said some things and I've done some things in my life that I should have never done. I tell you what, there's one book that I do read, and I read it daily. It's this right here. It's called the Holy Bible. If you have one, maybe you should dust it off and read it yourself. There's one verse in here that I go by every day. And it's Romans 3:23. For all have sinned, but fell short of the glory of God. It's one of my favorite verses, and a lot of the times I do go by it. A lot of the times I don't, but I really should, and I should go by it more often than not. To me, falling short of the glory of God. Everybody falls short. They say God's the perfect one, and the only way to get through God is through His Son. Sometimes I beg to differ with that, because every time I get down on my knees to pray, I pray to God. His Son's not there next to me, even though I do believe in Him. Hold on a second.
You're doing a YouTube video?
Good night.
Good
Good night. Love you.
You're doing a YouTube
Good
video?
night.
Your daddy kisses.
Are you?
He already did.
Come here, sweetheart. I'm gonna read your story.
Doing a YouTube video?
He just wants to know. He's doing a YouTube. He's doing another.
Wow.
Anyhow, sorry for the interruption there. That's like the second one. As I was saying, all have fell short of the glory of God. Even rednecks have. I may be from Texas, but I don't consider myself a redneck. I may be a country music lover, but that doesn't make me a redneck. I don't like the KKK. Nobody should, because they stand for all the wrong things. They really do. Racism, discrimination, hatred, war, it's not needed. There's a lot of other stuff that's not needed either. Like the government trying to keep the poor people poor and make the rich people rich. More. It's ridiculous. God wanted everybody to be equal. He wanted brothers and sisters to stand hand in hand, walk hand in hand in the light of the glory of God and His perfect way. But I gotta ask you a question. Why is it that we don't do that? Is it because we don't want to? Or is it because we choose not to? You know, I feel like I could blab for hours, but I have to cut this short because I have things I have to do. I'm a man. There's many men out there that have a wife and a child and other things to do, like work and schoolwork, you know, which, by the way, that's another topic I don't really want to hit on is school and how people get screwed over at school by having Pell Grants yanked away and being discriminated against, whether it's religious or sexist or age discrimination. I don't think I have to go any further than that, but those people know who they are. Financial aid advisors know who they are, but I'm not going to get into anything else because that's not my domain. I let God handle that. The knowledge of knowing that God's there and knowing His words in this is all I need to know, and that's all people should know. They should know that in their fight that God's there with them. And He's a forgiving God, He's a merciful God, and He loves you. And if I have to preach that every Sunday, I will. With sermons, with songs, and tell people of how it should be and not how it is right now. Thank you. I hope you forgive me for all I said in the other video. Have a good night.